Have you ever stared at a blank page and wished the words would magically appear, as if the page could write itself? Imagine watching sentences form out of thin air, right before your eyes. Or maybe you've hummed a tune in your head, and suddenly you hear it come to life. Notes swirling in the air, a piano playing itself, music you dreamed up becoming real. Or picture this. You want to design something, maybe a logo or a piece of art. Suddenly, shapes and colors start moving on the screen, coming together into something brand new. Well, get ready, because we're living in a time of mind-blowing scientific breakthroughs. It's like science fiction, but it's happening right now. There's a new tool in town, and it's not just another gadget or app. It's like having a digital brain that never sleeps, always ready to help you create. Imagine a creative partner who never gets tired, a helper who's always bursting with ideas, and a spark for your imagination. That's what this is. We're talking about generative artificial intelligence, or generative AI for short. It's like a digital artist, composer, and writer all rolled into one. This technology is changing the way we create, learn, and solve problems faster than ever before. It's like having a superpower for your imagination. And here's the wild part. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's real, and it's here. We're talking about computers that don't just follow instructions. They invent, they create, they surprise us. They can write poems, compose music, paint pictures, and even code. It's like handing a paintbrush, a pen, and a guitar to a machine and saying, "Show us something we've never seen before." And it does. Imagine a world where you have a giant box of Lego bricks in front of you. For years, computers have helped us sort these bricks by color, red, blue, yellow, or count how many of each we have. That's traditional computing, organizing and finding information. But generative AI is like a master Lego builder. Instead of just sorting, you ask it, "Build me a spaceship," and it gets to work, using everything it knows to create something brand new. How does it do this? It has studied thousands of Lego creations, spaceships, castles, cars, and trees. It's learned the instructions, the patterns, and what makes each design unique. So when you ask for a spaceship, it doesn't just copy one it's seen before. It combines ideas, maybe the wings from one, the cockpit from another, and the colors from a third, to invent a totally new spaceship. That's the magic of generative. It can create more than just spaceships. Imagine it writes a poem, draws a picture of a cat in a spacesuit, or even composes a brand new melody. The key difference? The output isn't just a copy or a search result. It's a fresh creation, built from everything the AI has learned. Just like a Lego master, inventing a new model from all the bricks and ideas they've ever seen. So next time you see an AI write a story, paint a picture, or compose a song, remember, it's not just finding something old. It's building something new just for you. That's the real power of generative AI. To really see what makes generative AI so special, let's put it side by side with what we call traditional AI, sometimes called discriminative AI. Imagine two robots. One is a super organizer, the other is a creative artist. Traditional AI is like a judge at a contest. It looks at things and decides, is this a cat or a dog? Is this email spam or not? It's all about sorting, labeling, and making decisions based on what it's seen before. Picture a conveyor belt with objects rolling by. Traditional AI quickly sorts apples from oranges, red bricks from blue ones, and labels each pile. It's fantastic at organizing and recognizing patterns, but it doesn't invent anything new. Now let's meet generative AI. Instead of just sorting bricks, it grabs a handful and builds something brand new, a spaceship, a castle, or even a dragon. It's like asking, "Show me a picture of a cat astronaut," and it creates one from scratch. For example, while traditional AI predicts tomorrow's weather, rain or shine, generative AI could invent a brand new weather type like rainbow snow. It's not just making choices, it's making things up, based on everything it's learned. Here's another way to see it. Traditional AI is a movie critic. reviewing and classifying films. Generative AI? It's the screenwriter, dreaming up a brand new movie, maybe about a time-traveling hamster on a quest to save the world. So, while traditional AI powers facial recognition to unlock your phone, generative AI can create a completely new, photorealistic face of someone who doesn't exist. One recognizes, the other imagines. Both types of AI are powerful, but they're designed for very different and often complementary tasks. One sorts and judges, the other creates and dreams. Together, they're shaping our future in amazing ways. Here's a question. Is ChatGPT just a supercharged search engine? Let's break it down with some real-world examples. Imagine you walk up to a friendly librarian and ask, "What's the capital of Mongolia?" The librarian dashes off, checks the shelves, and brings you a book with the answer, Ulaanbaatar. That's what a search engine does. It finds and retrieves information that already exists. Now let's say you ask the librarian for a chocolate cake recipe. She finds a stack of cookbooks and points you to the right page. Again, she's not inventing anything new, just showing you what's already written. But generative AI is like meeting a master chef. You ask for a chocolate cake recipe, and the chef invents a brand new one on the spot. Maybe even a vegan, gluten-free, or extra fudgy version, just for you. The chef doesn't just copy from a book. They use everything they know about baking to create something original, tailored to your request. That's the magic of generation. Here's another example. Ask a search engine. Write a poem in the style of Shakespeare about your pet dog. It'll find you Shakespeare's poems, or articles about dogs, but it can't blend the two. But generative AI? It writes a brand new, never-before-seen Shakespearean sonnet about your dog, combining style and subject in a way that's totally original. So the key difference? Search engines retrieve what already exists. Generative AI creates what never existed before. One finds, the other invents. Alright, let's pop the hood and see what makes AI tick. You'll hear a lot of acronyms and technical terms, but don't worry. They're much friendlier than they sound. Think of it like opening a toy box and discovering all the cool gadgets inside. Ready? Let's explore. First up, LLM, or Large Language Model. Imagine a super helpful robot librarian who's read almost every book, article, and website in the world. But instead of just memorizing, it understands how words fit together, like building blocks, so it can help you write stories, answer questions, or even tell jokes. Next, let's talk about neural networks. Picture a giant web of colorful lights, like a city at night, where each light is a brain cell. When you learn something new, the lights connect in new ways. In AI, these connections help the computer recognize patterns, like telling cats from dogs in photos. Now for GANs, Generative Adversarial Networks. Imagine two cartoon artists having a friendly drawing contest. One tries to draw a perfect cat, while the other tries to spot if it's real or fake. With each round, both get better. The artist draws more realistic cats, and the judge gets sharper at spotting fakes. This playful rivalry helps AI create amazing, lifelike images. These are just a few of the building blocks of AI: LLMs for language, neural networks for learning, and GANs for creative competition. Each one adds a special skill to the AI toolbox. But how do these AIs actually learn? There are two main styles. First, supervised learning. Imagine a classroom where a teacher shows students flashcards, each with the right answer on the back. The students learn by matching questions to answers, just like an AI learning from labeled data. The second style is unsupervised learning. Picture an explorer in a jungle, sorting animals and plants into groups by what looks similar. No labels, just observation. AI does the same, finding hidden patterns in mountains of data all by itself. So whether it's learning with a teacher or exploring on its own, AI is always discovering new ways to help us, one pattern at a time. Imagine you're a coder, staring at a blank screen, unsure how to start a new project. With generative AI, you can simply type, "Create a login page in Python," and watch as the code appears ready to use. Or maybe you're stuck on a bug. Just paste your code and ask, What's wrong here? The AI highlights the error and suggests a fix, like a helpful teammate who never sleeps. It's like having a digital co-pilot who helps you brainstorm, debug, and even learn new programming languages, all in real time. Now picture a project manager juggling deadlines and team emails. Instead of spending hours drafting a project kickoff message, she tells the AI, "Write an email to the team about our new app launch." Instantly, a clear professional email is ready to send. Need a risk checklist? The AI generates one, covering technology, marketing, and user adoption. It's like having a super assistant who organizes, communicates, and plans, so you can focus on leading. Product owners can use generative AI to create user stories in seconds. For example, just say, "List user stories for a new login feature," and the AI generates scenarios for new users, returning users, and even those who forget their password. This ensures nothing is missed and every perspective is covered. The AI becomes a creative engine, helping teams move faster and smarter. Whether you're building, planning, or leading, generative AI is your digital partner. It takes care of repetitive work, so you can focus on creativity, innovation, and solving the big challenges. The future isn't about replacing people, it's about empowering them to do more than ever before.